Angry guy here, and Western women are disrespecting the world. So we're discussing how Western women are disrespecting the world. Before we begin, guys, if you want to get these videos early, you can head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/angryguy. There's a link in the description of the video. You can get access to these videos up to 1 week early, so check that out. Also, there are exclusive videos on Patreon where I talk about things that I just can't discuss on YouTube because YouTube is still a very sensitive platform. In addition to that, if you will have a video request, you can check out the description of the video to learn how you can submit your request to me along with your contribution, because I am not doing this for free. And also, if you just want to show some love for all the work that I do, you can drop me some cash via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and all the links are in the description of the video. Today, again, we're discussing why Western women are disrespecting the world. And this is a very serious problem. This is a danger to the world. Western women believe that they are better than women all over the world. They believe that they are smarter, more educated, more enlightened, and wealthier, more extravagant, everything. They believe that women in other countries, like in Asia, Latin America, they believe that all of these women are women living in poverty, uneducated women living in poverty, and who are basically slaves, because they say that cooking and cleaning is slave work. All American women say that cooking and cleaning is slave work. So to say that cooking and cleaning is slave work, and women in other countries, they cook and clean regularly, and this is something that they enjoy doing, but this is slave work. Cooking and cleaning is slave work. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So they're basically speaking down to these women in every possible way that they can. They view these women as beneath them. They view the men that are leaving the country, the passport bros, as beneath them. And here's the irony: of the women who are like complaining about this, some of them are like coming back online and crying about these men leaving now. And it was like, well, didn't you said you didn't want these men, but what is that these are the plan B guys. These are the men that these women would go and try to have a relationship with after they were done running around with Chad and Tyrone for, over a course of around 15 to 20 years, sometimes more. And now these guys are picking up and leaving, and they're going overseas, and they're realizing, they're beautiful women overseas, feminine women overseas, women who like to cook and clean overseas, and these women are naturally thin, and they focus on their diet. No heart disease, no diabetes. I mean, they eat their own food. They don't eat McDonald's. They don't eat garbage. I mean, these women are extremely valuable. And they love to take care of men. You don't have to play games with them, push and pull, and I can love her, but I can't love her too much because then she's gonna get bored of me. None of that crap. You meet a woman like, yo, listen, bro, I like you. Do you like me? This is what I want. I want to form a family. I love, I'm a godly man. Are you a God-fearing woman? And that's really it. That's really it. And I'm looking for someone who will support me in my life, in my endeavors, someone that's going to take care of the house, going to rear the children. And I'm here to support you as well. And I want to build something with you. I mean, really, that's really it. And these women don't seem to get it. Like they're just starting to pick up on it like right now. But it's like that these men that are leaving, these are not broke boys. These are not broke boys. These guys are going over there with money. These guys are setting these women up in place, like giving them a place to live. Like they're going overseas, and a lot of these girls didn't have anything. They're setting these girls up with something. It's crazy. And just to go over there, it costs money. And it's sad. It's really sad that these women just didn't realize it, because they're like, Oh, I don't want you with your little $15,000, $20,000. Oh, you make your little $50,000, $75,000 a year. Ha 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 ha. And now look at things. Now look at things. These men who've been there saving their money, because like women like to criticize men, like look at you, how you live. You got like a recliner and a TV, television on the ground, and you live like an animal. Yeah, okay. And I'm saving that money. Oh, you live with your mother still? I don't want to have anything to do with you. You realize that I've been working for 10 years and I've been living with my mother for 10 years, and I started off making around $40,000 a year. I'm now making over $100,000 a year, and I still live with my mother, and I have over $500,000 in the bank. I have everything I want, everything I need, and I'm chilling. But you don't have your own place. What do I need that for? To entertain women? You're still a boy with over $500,000 in the bank. I've got a car that's completely paid for. I've got a ton of money. I've got excellent job security. Okay. I've got great health insurance. I work out, so I'm in good shape. I've got a good circle of friends. We get together, we play games together, we hang out. You know, I'm very for family orientated. I've got a good relationship with my mother and my father and my siblings. And the only thing is that a lot of women are like, they're like, I want Chad, I want Tyrone, and I'm not that. You know, I'm not a millionaire, but I've done very well for myself. I'm just talking about like some dudes in general. And these women are just suddenly realizing, oh my God, these are high value. These men are valuable men. These are not low value men, but they treat them like low value men. They treat them like crap. And then these men go overseas, they get themselves a Latina or a Filipina, they buy a big house, they put her in that, they deck that motherfucker out with flat screen televisions in every room. They set themselves up with a PC, they set themselves up with a nice setup over there. They set their Filipina up. She has a setup now for herself. Give her a laptop or whatever it is, because they want her to be happy. But she's doing better than she was doing before. She's raising kids. They're raising their kids. And here's the irony. Here's the irony about a lot of the guys that are going to the Philippines. The guys that are going to the Philippines, a lot of these guys are able to work remotely. They can work from anywhere in the world. So this is where it gets even better. These guys are pretty much home all the time, not out in the streets. They don't have to, their wives aren't like, oh, I see you're around too much or none of that bullshit. They're there at home constantly with their wives. So they spend almost all of their time with their wives and their children. So that's incredible. So guess what? They're actually helping to take care of their kids. Their kids get to see them on a regular basis, and they're playing an active role in their kids' life, and they do help their wives. But their wives are amazing. These women have like superpowers. They can clean like you could never believe. They can cook like you could never believe, because that's a part of their culture. And they're very loving and very nurturing. And they have everything that they want. These women have everything that they want. They're ladies of the house. And they're good. They dress well, eat well, sleep well, live well. Okay? And they are happy with these children. They are happy. They're happy to have these men. They're happy to have these children. And there's no notion of like, oh, we've got a mixed race. These women are happy to have these children. You have to remember that Filipinos are already mixed race. Filipino people are already mixed race. They're mixed with various races. Yep. Filipinos are mixed with various races. If you speak to them, they'll tell you that they're a combination of like everything. So they don't give a shit. They are so happy to have these men. That women's like, oh, we don't want them. All right. And you've got these Western women disrespecting the entire world, saying that all these women in the other countries are broke. They're living in poverty. They are uneducated. These women have their college. A lot of these women have their college degrees. They have their college degrees. Let's not mess around. Okay, like they don't know what they can't speak English. In the Philippines, 92% of Philippines people in the Philippines speak English. The children speak English. It's an official language in the Philippines. You don't see almost everything in the Philippines is written in English. Go into a house, everything's written in English. Go to the school, all the school books are written in English. These women know nothing about the world, but they're out there disrespecting everyone. And some of them are saying things like they're going to go and start the passport woman movement, passport girl movement, and go find themselves a high value man in another country. In the Philippines, the average person is 5'4". So they're not going to go and find. They're like, oh, these short boys in America, short boys in the West. Oh, you're 5'8", you're 5'9", you're 5'10". 5'10" is short in America. 5'10" is short. Minimum 6 foot. Some girls are like, I'm not going less than 6'3". All right? And they're going to go over to the Philippines and find themselves a man who they're going to find themselves a guy who's more than 6 feet tall and is making over $100,000 a year, a couple $100,000 or $1 million a year, or they're a millionaire, but they're going to become a billionaire. These women are delusional, and they're going to get exactly what they want because God is going to give it to them. Okay. And the funny thing is, men aren't even looking back. They're like, okay, sweetie, well, you do you, boo. I'm on the way out. I'm on the way out. Like, listen. God bless you. God bless you. God be with you. I hope you get what you want. Listen to me. Listen, take care. All right. Take care. Don't write, but take care. Take care. And these men are just up and out. These men have already left. If these women could have these men arrested when they come back to the U.S., they would have them arrested. They absolutely would. Because what it is that these women view these men as slaves. And they've always viewed these men as slaves, as property that they could use and abuse. And these men would have no options. Because, like, what are you going to do? Who are you going to fuck? Okay? Because in America, let's just be honest, American women, there are no alternatives. Either you have to pander to them and hope that they'll bless you with some vagina that Chad and Tyrone have run through hundreds of times. Hundreds, maybe thousands of times. They thought men didn't have options, and now men are like, wait a minute, we do have options. There's an entire world out there. And we could do so much better. And they're going out there and they're doing so much better. You know, it's just like the world is waking up. You know, Kevin Samuel said that, winter is coming and these women didn't listen. But oh well. I told you, right now, passport bros, it's a smaller sect of men walking away. It's a subset of men walking away. And the truth of the matter is, this is the way it really works. Tradition, like trends become normalities and normalities become traditions. And where we're heading, it's happening rapidly, where it's going to become a tradition. First, it's going to become a normality, and then it's going to become a tradition for men to go overseas and find themselves a wife. All right? Like, I literally saw this thing, I saw this video. I don't know if it was Dylan Mulvaney or like some of these women attacking men and just belittling men. And I put in the comments, like, How I Met Your Mother, and then after that I wrote, and this, kids, is how I broke up with my American girlfriend and met your Filipino mother. I met your Filipino mother, and this, kids, is how I broke up with my American girlfriend and met your Filipino mother, because that's where it's going right now. That's exactly where it's going right now for most men. Guys are like, yeah, we're done with this. You've got some, listen, even the guys that were used to be out there like, we need to pump out as many white babies as he possibly can. They're getting kind of tired of the bullshit. They're like, you know what? I'm getting too old for this. My back has started to hurt. I can't really do. I don't want to fight with these men. I said I'm tired of this bullshit. Listen, I'm going overseas, man. I can't put up with this anymore. Like y'all motherfuckers continue to fight. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm telling y'all, everybody's getting tired of the bullshit. Everybody's getting tired of the bullshit. Like, nah, it's a juice. The juice is. They say the juice is not worth the squeeze. The juice has been rotten for a long time. No one should be drinking that shit. No one should be drinking that shit. Shit was rotten for ages, but there were no alternatives. Right? It's not good for you. It's poison. America, that juice is poison. You go over, and when you go over to the Philippines, go to Latin America, you know, and get yourself some fresh squeezed. You know, oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, let me know if you agree that Western women there are serious consequences to what they're doing, disrespecting the world at large and women all around the world. Let me know what you think in the comments. And guys, if you like these videos and you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/angryguy, where you can get these videos early, up to a week early. And you can also find exclusive videos that are only available on Patreon, because YouTube is still a very censored platform. And don't forget that if you have a video request, if there's a topic you want me to talk about, you can find out how to submit your request by checking out the description of the video. I have all that information in there for you. It'll let you know how to submit your video along with a contribution, because I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this for free. I'm about my motherfucking money. And also, if you want to show some love, because I'm here pumping out these videos for you on a regular basis, you can send me some cash via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and all the links in the description of the video. So let me know what you think about Western women disrespecting the world, women all around the world, and what consequences what consequences will occur as a result of that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, the description, right? Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to men walking away. Well, lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers. I still need practice. So guys, don't forget, it used to be, and all roads lead to Mig, and all roads, and don't forget that all roads lead to MGTOW or death. And then it changed, and now it's, and all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers. So I need my practice. I got to get my practice in a bit more. But anyway, yeah. Cheers.